question everything, but the truth should not be televised. And that's for sure. So with that, you had Malcolm X talk about the Palestinians back in the day, and what they was going through in Palestine. Now here it is, Malcolm X been off the planet for quite some time, but yet still, in 2024, we're talking about the Palestinians. Well, just look at it from this point of view and what happened to the Aboriginal Negroes of America. That you openly seeing with your eyes happen right now in other places. So, as the Aboriginal Negroes of America, we was infringed upon on our own land, right here in America. And it was done by the British, the Dutch, the French, the Portuguese, Europe, and, just all sorts of a conglomerate of different groups of European people coming over, or white folks coming over to destroy our reality and take over our land, and then change us as a people, then change all things and all places, names, you name it, and stopped us from reading for 200 years for them to do so that way when we came back into any type of so-called education, really programming, so where we at today, we wouldn't know that we was on our own land, and we wouldn't know that what has happened to us has changed everything on our land to keep us confused that we are at home and this has happened to us right here at home. And they did a brilliant job, even though it's glitches in their programming, and we're glitching in the form of what they call woke today, or waking up. And they don't even like that from nowhere, because that means we're pretty much thinking for ourselves and investigative researching our own information and listening to our bloodlines and our own family and what they said about who we are and where we came from and what's been going on with us, away from what the colonizers' government and the colonizers' school curriculum and programs are trying to tell us, as well as those that look like us that are helping them to keep us where we at, mentally dead. So with that stated, when you look at the plight of what's going on overseas, that same reality can happen to those people based off of the infringement that is happening to them and how their land is being colonized and how they're being pushed off their own land, even though we have a date on when those people got there and decided they was just going to take their land from them. But the thing is, once that happened and it's all said and done, they're going to claim the land as if it was theirs and they was the aboriginals to that land and never was off that land after so many hundreds of years. And you won't even remember that there was a Palestine of Palestinians. And they'll be in a boat that we're in right now trying to prove that they're from Palestine, that they're from that land, that they're saying who they are is who they are. Just like we are right now. After so many hundreds of years of people hearing that we're brought over here on slave ships and all sorts of rhetoric, that we were not from our own land, to where now everybody done ran with that over time and actually have that thought and really that witchcraft word of belief that that's what it is when it really ain't. But that's how they get you. That's how they get you. I remember one guy said, once you realize what has been done to you and want to take them to war, it'll be too late because they'll already be you. And I was stuck when he said that, because I'm like, yo, what do you mean by once you realize what has been done to you as a people and want to rise up and take them to war over it, it'll be too late because they'll already be you. I was like, whoa, that was deep what he said. But what did he say? What do you mean by that? And then I realized he was saying they would have already absorbed you, took your identity, your culture, your heritage, pretty much your God and everything from you, to where when you turn around and look, they will be living your life. And everybody around in other nations would see them as you and you as the outcast from somewhere else. not being you. That's ill. But that's the real. When you change people as well as the places and the things. But see, we don't think about this stuff. Nor do we have any time to research it or look it up for ourselves, to self-investigate what is real and what is false. But hey, I tell people all the time, when you're dealing with the colonizers, somebody that invaded you and created hate on you, everything they're going to teach you is not true. Everything they're going to teach you is lies and programs. Or why else would they invade you and colonize you and bring a Holocaust to you? To turn around and tell you real truth about you? That wouldn't even make no sense. They won't give you reparations right now. Why would they tell you any truth about you? But if you want to think they telling you truth about yourselves, then you can go ahead. That's on you. I don't trust a wolf in sheep clothing, no matter how much his fur is woolly on his back. I don't care what he say. Not never, not ever, not any type of weather. But if you choose to, then go ahead. It's no different from going to school and getting school programs and then turn around and look at your nation of people and find out that they're in ghetto slums and hoods. And nothing is changing. Years are going by. You graduating from their schools, and yet still your communities still look the same way. Can you put the two and two together and wonder why it's that way? Well, because in order to go to school and get educated, it's supposed to empower you by your own hands. Self-empowerment. Do you really think they're out to self-empower you as melanated people, as Aboriginal Negroes on your own land? So that way you can regain your grounds and then stand up for who you are, owning your own land and reality all over again? You can't even go to their schools with your own cultural style hairs. Just your hair alone is a threat. So just imagine self-empowering you again. Yeah. That's why you don't got no Negro leagues and no Negro nothing today. Because self-empowerment, empowering you after I came here to destroy all that? What would happen to me if I re-empower you? If I gave you real truth to take the shackles off your brain after all these years of programming you after I stopped you from reading for 200 years, what would happen to me? Yeah, exactly, guys. But y'all can use that witchcraft word of belief, or you can have that hope, or you can have that faith in your Holocausters, children. I don't. Let's say that again. Because at the end of the day, individuals are individuals, like I always say. But we're dealing with the collective here. This don't got nothing to do with individuals. This is just their reality. So when you look at the circumstance with Palestine, or any people suffering anywhere, like Hades, and what Hades is going through, and how Hades say that it's foreign affairs that causes these problems that we see today in Hades, that it was foreign entities that put their government into position that they're in. This is what they say. And we see how that works. How the infrastructure of a country can fall apart. No doubt. But hey, this is where we at. So even back when Malcom was alive, he spoke on these same things. And here it is, 2024. We're speaking on them now. And you see what Netanyahu said about the darkness of Africa and what they want to do? If not, go look up the videos. Oh yeah, they got plans for the dark people. You hear what the IRA said about the generational blacks of America. Oh yeah, they got plans for us. Do y'all even know what the plans are? These are the same colonizers that colonized us, got plans for us and talking about us at their forums behind our back. You think it's something good they got planned for us? Well, y'all better Look into some of these agendas they're talking about that they got planned for our grandbabies and our children. Because at the end of the day, if you understand the first world order and how Columbus came to America, then you must truly understand the second New World Order that they got going on right now as we speak and walking us into as we speak right now. And if the first World Order with Columbus did what it did to our people, what do you think the second New World Order is actually going to do? What do you think? Well, I just don't know. And I just don't understand it. But that is the question. You let me know. Peace, peace.